is because I'm now going to get precious about the distance I can hit these because they go far. Is it 3 yards or I don't mind 3
All
yards.
depends on strike. Because you could.
How very dare you, my strike is very good.
But yeah, you might lose a few yards through the air. But what we've seen there is we've gained so much in terms of gained a bit more descent.
The accuracy and stuff.
We've gained a bit more spin.
Trust the process. We're going for it. Trust
Yeah,
the process.
yeah.
I can't see that through my glasses.
So already it's 22 standards for a 4-iron. So that's already half a degree strong. So we all talked about tolerances next door.
Yeah.
If you're buying from a shelf or from eBay, I would obviously say you get checked straight away because already they've seen with 2 clubs already.
This is the reason why you come for it. That being 21 and a half, it should be 22, and we're going to strengthen it by a yard. I'm really only losing half a degree on that.
Yeah, so we can put that back to standard. What we can do is we could go...
Standard in the flat, like you said. Is that, are you recommending that, or are you recommend something else based on those numbers?
I quite like going... Because we went 1 degree... What was the 7-iron again? I was... So we went to 33, it made a big difference. So if we go 23 then, see what that does.
And what is standard T100?
Standard T100 is 24, so it's split in difference.
23. Fine. How cool is this?
Yeah.
This is the bit that Mark didn't believe. Mark didn't believe me that it was almost like a spanner and you pulled the golf club. That he didn't believe me. He thought it was some fancy machine. I think he thought it was like magic. You had like Paul Daniels in here who went... See, such a cool piece of kit. It looks almost like a torture thing, doesn't it? As if you put somebody's fingers in them.
So 16 and a half it is? Yeah. So it should be 61 and a half.
So it's half a degree flat.
There they are then.
They're kind of all running about that then, aren't they?
It wouldn't surprise me if... It wouldn't surprise me if these are all either stronger or weaker or flatter or more upright.
And that's just because I'm beating the life out of them hitting golf balls.
Yeah, because if you're leathering golf balls at a time with forged clubs, they're going to move.
Are these your indestructible Callaways?
Yes.
That Alison was talking about.
So we regularly change the grips on them.
That's brilliant. You do so much for the schools and that, don't you?
Yeah.
I came in the other day and it was like a double decker, and it was all kids. That's incredible to see. It really is.
There's no such thing as these days. Is like no one is standard everything.
No, guys.
It's about how they deliver it through impact, what window they want to see, what shape they want to see, what their miss is, all that sort of stuff.
Oh, so that's gold to us, and that's the exact reason when we said to Alison we need to come and do a film a fitting session, because anybody, Joe Blogs, obviously, I'm not being narcissistic, but I'm +2 as they said in there, but you think that you know a lot, but you only know a lot because of the feel.
Yeah.
And how the golf ball flight looks, and how you like it, and how you how's things. It's absolutely superb. How's things with you?
Yeah. So again, we stock Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, Cobra, Mura.
And do enough people know he's
Mizuno.
doing this though? Do enough people know this?
Yeah, I think we, Jamie, Beth, Max off today, Rob next door, we put a lot of graft in, a lot of 10, 12 day stretches, 15, 18 hour days to get it from what it was, get it over to what it is just now.
As well, that when especially if they're forged, you're not damaging, but you're moving them.
Correct,
So
yeah.
what you thought that was, and that's why you should be coming, like you said, every 6 months. Can you just bend them back to where they should be? I've never liked the shape of an 8-iron.
Okay.
It's just one of those silly things as a golfer. I've looked at it and I thought, I really don't like that. It doesn't mean I don't hit it, but I would rather push a 9 or feather a 7. But the T150s, I'll give Titleist their due. I love them, they're amazing irons.
Yep.
That look, I think because of stronger loft on that looks a wee bit like a 7. So it cheeks my head a wee bit, so I'm like, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, essentially,
I've never...
when we take loft up, you're increasing bounce as well, you're taking away offset as well.
Yeah.
When you say it for example, when you add loft, when you essentially make loft stronger, you're increasing the offset and taking away bounce as well.
Yeah.
So again, that could
Yeah, because if you increase loft in your driver, you're closing the face, but if you decrease it, you're opening the face, aren't you?
The amount of times we've weakened like peace of mind for customers, because they're going great, they're going miles, but they're just not spinning.
Nah.
And it's just like,
you need that control.
Yeah, so it's about, I've had a customer in just a couple of days ago with that same thing, wanted that player's distance iron, but still wanted to have that control.
That's what I wanted them, because I'm genuinely getting old. So I don't think I'm losing. I still had the ball a decent distance.
It was 163 through the air, it was good.
So, but I just felt as if I needed a bit of help. I didn't want 20 yards. I needed a bit of help. But what I didn't realise until the fitting is that I was sacrificing 300-400 revs of spin. And that is what we just chatted about. That's that one bounce and stop, as opposed to one bounce and run, which I genuinely don't want.
Essentially, what we're kind of
So cool.
what we've got here is essentially like a tour truck. So again, the curers you see on the tour, so they'll heat the glue up to 50, 60 degrees. It cures the glue in like 10 minutes, and then
This is for the shaft or for the grip?
yeah, for the shaft. That'll sit there for like 10 minutes, and then
Right.
yeah, we'll obviously measure it first, then cut it to length, then prep it.
Is that your swing weight one then?
That's swing weight, yeah. That's what you want. Generally speaking, what D2 and D3 isn't it? But then if everyone's standard, that's it. Again, if you're going heavy on weight,
So I would be
it's the
like, that would
shaft.
be D4, probably D5 at 120. I'd known the 4-iron, the 4-iron's broke. My 4-iron's injured. Is there a specific club that you always 7-iron probably? For the swing weight, or is it something else you would use?
No, we can check them all because what really sharp it should blend in quite nicely. So again, if it's
3.7.
So nearly D3 then?
Mm-hmm.
So that D3 to D4, actually.
Yeah, perfect.
yeah, which makes sense. They're a bit heavier. So,
Yeah, I like that.
so then if you
Magic.
check wedge should then be if it's blended correctly. That's 9.
Kind of rough in
The
there, isn't
D3
it?
as well,
Yeah. Superb. Yeah, we're going to see if your magic works.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's really hard because it means I'll lose money with Mark. Mark will start beating me in golf. Kind of that. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much, eh? Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll try.